battle rap, and every now and then it be about real rap. I want to ask y'all something. How many of y'all know that brother Carsino for life? Yeah, I've been watching him for years as well. Way back in the beginnings when he was doing impersonation voices and things of that nature. You dig? And in a lot of ways, that's a little piece that me being natural with that, incorporated that in my show. Not even really realizing that. You dig? And watching him doing all that, knowing where his name came from, you know what I'm talking about? His homeboy Marcino, things of that nature, and playing the wordplay, bag of shorties, things of that nature. So that's where the name Carsino came from. Mixed his name up with his homeboy shit, so Shorty wouldn't know, because that's how that go, because you don't know if Shorty gonna line you up. So in the beginning, you know, just like what most shorties do. You know how many niggas think my baby mother named Simone? Hey, Simone. She's like, and I'm like, because I already know. Know what I'm talking about? So, this issue here was really real for me due to the fact that I was dealing with the business of music and also being one of the options, I'll say, for that bad boy situation. You dig? In them days, it's one and done. You got one shot. Track that was made. It's me rhyming first, Big rhyming second, Little Kim rhyming last. That was her first demo. Make room, here I come, here I come. Chicks wanna ride, I got the flip on my side. And some shit where the end it was like, and every day's type right, but goddamn, I'm the man. That was me rhyming first. With goddamn blow a nigga mind like Red Man, fuck around in my time, behind you's a dead man. Drop that soap, you got that bro. Now you fed, cause you would get played while I would get paid like Bob Hope. Niggas sit back and take notes. I think y'all hearing something. It then is Biggie, second verse, where he started that. I don't gotta rhyme first or last. It's still gonna be that nigga. Thus, Players Anthem. That's a history fact for y'all, okay? Now, with Carsino, there was a few mistakes dealing with brother Craig Mack. Like I said, for me, it was one and done. So even though that idea was used, recognize it was used when he was doing business with not with Puff. Even though that idea was back in 1993, damn near the summertime. You dig? Maybe the end of the summertime. Might have been after my friend passed. The house we recorded in. You dig? Killed at the age of 17. We were still kids then. I was 19. Dig? So, the mistakes dealing with Craig Mack in his story. I'm not going to even go into whatever was going on with the mentality of his wife in the Art of Dialogue interview. None of that. You dig? What I will build with, though, is the fact that Carsino's a very intelligent brother, and I think certain things just be an opinion. You dig? In perspective. But then sometimes it's a lesson. So I want y'all to bear with me while I chop it up with the mistakes that he was saying. Craig Mack only went gold. That was only for the album. And you're right, it was shit gold. After he sold 4 million records for Flavor in Your Ear in the remix Biggie didn't want to be on, which is why he rhymed first. Niggas is mad I get more butt than ashtrays. Fuck a fair one, I get mine the fast way. Ski mask way. Early. Far from handsome, but damn a nigga tote. You don't know. You're gonna learn today. So that part was wrong, Carsino. Because that's what got the lights on. Craig Mack got the lights on. Biggie kept the lights on. That's exactly how that went. But it came with this lesson I had to learn for Carsino. You dig? The fact. He's like, yo, Juicy, it's all about Juicy. And is what I thought. But I'm thinking about New York. See, that's Chicago and the Detroit players. And that's the stepping stone of why Big and the Juicy eventually cracked. Even though it didn't sell more than Craig Mack. But it got more love out of town than Craig Mack with that New York shit and the New York record. See, we New York, so we going off that New York buzz and all that, knowing that this is underground, which is what Biggie wanted to do, which is why Machine Gun Funk was the first single he wanted to do. It's like, nah, nigga, that ain't it. Do that for the album, not for the single. But it was about being underground. You did? That's where the shift with him and Craig Mack. Because that beginning, Craig think he Biggie on that time. Yeah, we underground, this, that, and the third. Same thing with Wu-Tang, right? All y'all niggas want to start popping champagne and popping bottles, right? But that recipe not only was relevant for the pimps and the players, it was relevant for the elite that actually pop champagne. So they need that soundtrack to match too. Cause they tired of the do 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 do. Nah, they want the remix too. Cause it's new generation after new generation. That's the part y'all don't get about the music business. Neither did I. So I never ended up having shit dealing with that. Because I stayed underground till I go underground. And I love it. That's why everybody copying my sound. Y'all gonna learn today. About Mac not knowing the business. I don't know about that one, man. The jury out on that one. The reason why I say that because he was up under EPMD, which was way before Diddy and that Bad Boy or the Uptown shit. Craig Mack had a record, right? Zoom, 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 zoom. Easy LP, MC True DJ, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? What? Easy LP, True, period. What was the shift of what Carsino was also on point around was the fact that Mary J in a lot of ways was the stepstone because she did that with the You Don't Have to Worry remix. Boom! Yeah, Craig Mack. That's where the Diddy genius came into play. And then, look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Real love. You did? Boom. Even though that was before that, Craig Mack. Look up in the sky. We was on the corner Waverly and Fulton. And once we heard that going past in the whip, gangsters, we like, yeah. It's like, yeah, because the brother gonna make it. And I'm telling Big, I'm like, yeah, man, you gonna be a rich nigga. You know what I mean? Before that even happened. Like, nigga, R&B. I just started laughing like, what the fuck is he talking about? And that's where the Juicy idea was like, I don't know, because he was on that type of time anyway. This is way before that shit was even recorded. This is during the fucking come on, motherfuckers, come on, and give me the loot era. Alright? already out on cassette tapes he was giving everybody. You did? So that lesson on why Biggie blew, dealing with the juicy track and how it crept out of town, even though we wasn't caring about it in New York, because it was all about that just like you're in the blab and doing the wild shit. That's what made room for the Buster. Rah, rah, rah. You understand? The dumbass New York shit that we didn't even realize. We thinking everybody just being original. Know what I mean? Word. Who the fuck is rah with like a dungeon dragon? Picking up your jaw because your parents are tagging. I'm talking about. It's just something that we could just joke with. Word. Yeah, so that made fall out with the suit wearing shit. You dig? That's absolutely correct. Craig Mack ain't doing that because he's from the street. What made it easy for Big to do it? Well, we both were in the Kingdom Hall. So putting on a suit was nothing. I'm giving y'all lessons, all right? Don't think I'm just up here running my mouth, all right? Everything is just facts. My feeling mean nothing. But fact is, Big growing up in suits all his life and going to church 3 times a week, field service and shit like that, made it easy for him to be in his suit. Because he was in a suit all his life. I don't know about Craig Mack. I know Biggie since 1979. Alright? So, that's the fallout. Dealing with that. You dig? And probably indirectly, he's probably mad because Craig wasn't me. It's about me and Yo Jay. Yeah. Before that, Jay. Yeah. Holla. Craig Mack being irresponsible is another thing. Just because you're talking about Tim's every 2 weeks. I was buying 3 pairs of Jordans a day. That made me irresponsible, and I'm feeding 20 other motherfuckers every day. And none of them my kids. See, there's a lot of shit that come with all that. You dig? Because it's always good when you spread love if you got it. Then when it's gone, people say, what happened to you? Well, we just like, yo, money come and go. I'll get it, I'll spend it, I'll get some more later. Not gonna act like this is the end all and be all of my entire fucking life. You know how much millions I would have missed being so hooked on this? Stupid motherfuckers. Another lesson for y'all. Craig Mack's second album being trash, and you can probably debate whether both albums was trash, because what was Project Funk the World? I love Craig Mack. I had no problem with him. I don't know that brother. I know I don't like that brother being rolled off. We ain't never hear nothing about that A shit, which you ain't hear nothing in the discussion this entire time. It's all about the music. So you could debate on that shit all day. You know what I'm talking about? So the last part is really about owing money or owing records. Because like I said, he sold 5 million records. How the fuck is Puff giving him $100 knowing he got that 24 advance for them too? Which means you was already 12 in the green. Now add them record sales to it. Right. So while y'all counting pockets, count correctly. Owing records is that potential what these battle rappers get ready to go through. You don't realize owing battles ain't just about that last battle. It's what these sponsors was planning on your stupid ass, but investing in you. Straight like that. So owing records? Yeah. Owing money? Hell no. Which is why they let them go with no problem, knowing that they still got the publishing and all that shit, where they gonna still move units and get paid before Craig Mack do. So say the shit correct, Carsino. In this part, you're supposed to know, being so musically in tune. You dig? And that's my G check for the end of the year. Because I ain't doing that with another nigga, I don't think. You dig? I'd probably chop it up with about 5 more failures in battle rap. 5 more disappointments. Yeah, I got 5 more. It's like, damn, forget about this, that, and the third too. Not at all. So see y'all in the morning.